Hi guys, welcome to Let's Talk About It with Steph. Today I have a special guest with me.
Trish, hey.
How you feeling today, Trish?
I'm good. I'm good.
You
I'm
ready for
excited.
this?
Yeah.
The smoke?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. What we talking about?
Okay, so we could start by having you introduce yourself to everybody. Who is Trish?
From a professional standpoint, like I own a
Yes.
lash supply store in Brooklyn. The first lash supply store in New York. Um I guess you could say I'm a retired lash tech because I don't lash anymore.
Not yet.
Yeah.
You ain't do mine.
I'm retired. I got people that could do it for you though. And yeah. Like,
And you're the creator of Mrs. Rich of Lashes.
yeah.
Hello. You better speak up. They taking. I see it everywhere. So you better speak up, girl.
Created Ritual of Lashes, which turned into everything Ritual of Content, Ritual of Hair. Like, I've seen so many different variations of
All
like
over
Ritual of. Ari
social
posted
media.
it the other day. She said Ritual of Influence. I'm like, tag me.
You don't reach out to them. You don't DM.
No.
I would DM. I would say something. I would say something like I'll swipe up the story. I would like tag me, girl.
I'm crying. No, because I don't own like Ritual of like Influence hair. Only lashes.
But you started the trend, so
Yeah.
Rich of Lashes. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I am.
Thank you.
Remember, we started working together, y'all. We used to work at Think Mink together.
Shout out to Jimmy.
Hello. And now look at you.
Yeah.
You're a business owner. You own your own lash beauty supply.
Yeah.
What else you doing? You're I seen on Instagram you're a landlord now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So how's everything going? Like how do you balance out this with your personal life, family, close friends? Like
Well, I don't really have a lot of friends. So I don't really have much of a personal life. Like I feel like, it's not nothing really going on. And I feel like everything is kind of on autopilot. Like the business is kind of running itself, and then like, I have tenants, like my house is fully rented out. So there's nothing really for me to do.
so do you feel like I know you just said you don't have many friends and stuff. Like do you feel like from when you started doing lashes to now, like your life, you're doing different things, you're branching out. Do you feel like that's the reason why, you know?
I feel like because I definitely had friends before I started this journey,
Yeah.
but I feel like people. I mean, as you get older and you kind of just people go in different directions, and it's like everybody can't come.
I could kind of relate to that, but I don't know. You just make it so easy, like the way you just go about it. I don't know. I don't
I be
know.
fighting for my life.
I don't know. I mean, that's the truth because they always say, not everybody posts what they go through on social
Right.
media, but it's like me, like everybody. I feel like everybody go through mental stuff, like and it's just like sometimes it's just hard, like having to run a business, and it's like every time you take a step up. It's like, every step you take, you can't bring everybody with you. So I don't know. How do you deal with that? I be having mental breakdowns. Like it's really bad.
I feel like I have mental breakdowns every 3 to 5 business days. I feel like I be going through
do.
it. I have a great best friend that I could call and like talks me off the edge.
Okay.
I feel like I call him and I be like, yo, like I can't do it. Da, da, da. And he'll like speak life into me, and I'm like, all right, I feel better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's definitely important to have like that person that you can talk to about these things. Somebody that's wise and level headed. That's not gonna, feed that negative talk that you're talking to yourself. That's gonna speak life into you.
I don't trust people, so I don't.
You need like one, like you don't trust nobody. Nobody that you trust.
My mother.
So then yeah,
Yeah, but it's different. Us having Haitian mothers, she don't live here, so it's just like it'd be
Okay.
hard. Like I was born in Haiti, but sometimes it's hard for me to speak to my mom. Was like, how do you say this again? Like it's just like,
Yeah,
how do I
yeah.
even approach you
Yeah.
with certain things I go through my life? Because I look at it like, now you're older, I have to take care of you.
Yeah.
So it's just like I don't want to put that stress on you, but I don't trust nobody.
Nobody at all.
I don't trust nobody.
Why?
I have very bad trust issues.
Oh my god.
I'm working on it and stuff like this, but
I feel you because I'm a loner too, but I feel like you don't want to have so much trust issues so where it's like it's hurting you now because then you're not letting nobody in and you need
And I
like
have a therapist.
community. Okay. Okay, I mean, well, it's a start.
So how
Yeah.
did you start doing lashes? How did this come about?
I started doing lashes because a friend of mine said that she wanted to do it. And at that time, I never wore lashes before. I never, got my lashes done. Didn't know anything about lashes. And she was like, I traveled to the Bronx. Mind you, we live on the first stop on the 2 train. So the Bronx is the last stop on the 2 train. So she said she goes to the Bronx. She travels like, from the first to the last stop to get her lashes done. And she pays $80. And I was like, 80. And at that time, $80 is big. So I'm like, $80? And she was like, yeah, and that's the natural set. That's not even like the most expensive set. Like it go up to like 120. I'm like, 120? I'm like, nah, we need to be doing this. Like, So I just started looking for courses. And at that time there was nobody in New York doing it, doing classes. So all the people that I was finding was like in the DMV area. So I found this girl. It's so bad I can't remember her name.
Well, shout out to her.
Shout out to her because you changed my life for real. But I really can't remember. That's so bad how I can't remember her name. But she was from Cali. She was doing like a tour and she came out here and I had took her course. So that's kind of how I got into it and I just stayed consistent. And also like my friend, she didn't take the course, but like it was kind of like we was learning. I told
Is
her.
that the friend I think when we work out, think Meg, dark skin?
Yeah. That was my girl. But yeah, she I took the class and I told her what I knew. She was my model for the class. So it was just like, we were kind of learning together. And if we weren't doing it together, I don't think I would have stayed with it. Because I had this bad habit of like starting something and dropping it. But like she was holding me accountable. You know what I'm saying? I was holding her accountable. So anytime I felt like giving up, I would go on Instagram and she just posted a fire set. And I always felt like she was better than me, to be honest. Like, I feel like her work was fire. So at that time when I'm still like struggling and I'm like, damn, like I want to give up. I cannot do this shit no more. And I would go on Instagram, open my Instagram, and she posted the work that she did today. I'm like, damn, that's just fire. Let me keep doing it.
So how do you stay consistent? Like, well, some people don't know how to stay consistent. I know how to stay consistent, but sometimes just like, damn, like, we go through this time, just like I'm going through it right now. Like I feel like giving up. So what kind of advice can you give to the other people that don't know how to stay consistent, that goes through like stuff in life, they don't know how to balance work, personal life and work life?
I would definitely say I feel like once you know what you're being consistent for, like it's easier to stay consistent. Like once you have a goal, I feel like, okay, like if I know that if I stay consistent at the end of the year, I could get this car, or I could, I'm saving for this house, or I'm doing whatever it is there's an end goal. I feel like it's easier to stay consistent. Like it's hard, like, it's really hard. Like we a lot of times we get in our own way and we in our heads a lot, but I feel like once you have something you're trying to do, like when I was trying to build my store, nobody could tell me nothing. Like it was like that's what I was working and pushing myself every day to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, and if I didn't have that thing that I was trying to obtain, I don't know if I would have been as consistent, to be honest, because now that I obtained it, it's honestly hard to be consistent in certain areas of my life, because it's just like, damn, like, okay, I got the thing that I wanted, now like what? You know what I'm saying? Now I need another thing that I want, or another thing that I want to obtain to now be consistent to get that thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's easier when it's something that you're working towards.
By the way, I love your store. Her store is beautiful, y'all. It's pink in there. Like I love, like when last time I was there, I was like, I don't want to leave. Like this is so beautiful. Like everything was just like, I was like, damn, this is Trish. Like we used to work together. Yeah. Now look at her. Like
thank you.
I am very, very proud of you. I always talk about you with Mimi. I'm like, yo, this girl.
Yes, I love Mimi. Shout out to Mimi.
I'm like, you see this girl? I was like, yo, Trish, like. Yes, that's the real deal right there. Like seriously,
thank you.
We always talk about you, good things about you. So, are you dating?
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like it's harder to date as you get older. Like I'll be 30 next month.
I'm gonna be 30 in December.
Oh my God, we getting up there, girl. That's what I'm saying. And I feel like I've been in a funk because I'm like, damn, like I'm about to be 30, and it's like, yes, I've accomplished great things, but it's like I still feel like my early 20s self thinking about where I would be like when I'm 30 is like I'm not where I thought I would be. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought like I would have had like a kid or like be in a serious relationship or something like that. And it's like, damn, I'm still out here like I'm single as hell. Like I have nobody texting me good morning.
No more Mr. Rowley.
Mr. Who? Girl, bye.
So what's tea with Mr. Rowley?
Oh my god!
I remember everything.
I see.
I'm Haitian. Hello, I'm Haitian. I remember everything.
I see. Oh my god.
That was the beginning when you first. I don't even think you had your store yet. No,
I was building. I was in the process.
Yeah, you was in the process of building your store.
Girl, that story is kind of crazy. I don't know.
Listen, I don't know. I just feel like it's harder. Like, well, I don't even have a store yet, and I just feel like it's just harder. Like when you have a name for yourself, you're doing certain things. It's harder to date. Like these men don't want to do anything when they feel like, oh, she got this. She could do. No, I don't have it. I want yours.
But you know what? Although that relationship was crazy, I will say one thing. I feel like I'm trying to say something positive because that shit was crazy. But I feel like he was definitely, I will give him his flowers and say like, you know, he definitely helped me in that process. Like just like being there, even though like, all right, I'll say this, like, cause I don't need a rich ass nigga. Like, I don't need a nigga that's mad rich. Like, at least just have something going for yourself, right? So, for example, I'll give you an example. When I was building my store, I changed the glass and I built like a glass office in my store, right? And they gave me the invoice, and the invoice was like $15,000. And I'm like, damn, I paid $15,000 for this fucking glass. And he was like, I'll give you $3,000. Like, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like now I know, like you don't have to pay. I'm not looking for somebody to pay the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But at least like, all right, you put something on it. Like, all right, I feel like you taking a little bit off my plate. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like things like that. So I feel like nowadays it's really hard to date because I feel like these men don't really, I don't know. I feel like they don't
want to do anything. Like it's just really hard. Like I'm like, I don't want to wear the pants. I feel like we wear the pants as like,
and I don't want that.
You know, business owners. Like I'm dating. I don't want to be your mother. Yeah. I don't want to tell you what to do. Like it's just annoying. I already have to deal with like you have a store, you have your, you know, your house and stuff like this. Like why I have to tell you? I don't like, the thing with me is I don't like to tell a man something more than one time. Second time, find somebody else to do it because I don't have the patience for that. It's just. The older I get, I just feel like my patience is very low. Like things I'll be okay with back in the days.
Because we don't have time to waste. And time is not kind to women the way that time is kind to men. And women need to understand that. Stop wasting these are your best years. I'm not wasting my best years. I knew this. You get me? Like, and it's just like, it comes with age. And it's really something that you're never gonna understand until you go through those experiences. Because when people was telling me that when I was 22, 23, 24, I'm like, yeah, okay, like whatever. Like I love him. You're not telling me nothing, right? But now that I'm 29 and I look back and I'm like, yo, I wish I would have dropped that situation because I wasted so much time, so much mental space crying or concerned about somebody that like
for nothing, nobody.
At this point, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm single now. Like I did all that for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like we need to understand women, like these are your best years. Like if it's not like a situation, because some people get in relationships when they're young and like it actually turns into something. Like they actually get married and they actually grow together and build together. But a lot of times like it'd be bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste your best years on these men. Because now when you, honestly, like I feel like society wants women to like roll over and die after 35. Like and you see what they do now on the internet to people like Nikki, like, oh, you're 40, you're 40. Like that's all they do. I hate that. Like
what that mean? She's 40, she still look good.
She look good. Like, you see what they do to like, you know, like Bernice and them. Like these are like, they look good. Like you know, it's a blessing to be that age and look like that. You know what I'm saying? And they don't understand that, but it's like still like women, when we get up there in age, like men be going for the younger women. Yes. So it's just like, at the end of the day, a man could be a bum to the age of 40 and get his shit together at 45, and that'll be his prime. You know what I'm saying? He's good. He's gonna be able to go and talk to a girl that's 25, 30, whatever. Men don't ever have a problem finding a woman. Okay, there's women that deal. There's women that will deal with the bare minimum, the bullshit. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And even if he gets to a point in his life where he's, you know, he never had shit, but he came into some money at 40, he will still be good. You know what I'm saying? We can't sit here and wait around till we 40 for a man to get it together. You know what I'm saying? We cannot do that. Waste your time on a man. Like, no, I'm not doing that no more.
Yeah, I feel
Pack it up.
I feel like us being Caribbean, I've seen, like, me growing up, like, I didn't see my parents didn't do it, but I've seen, like, people, like, you know, I had friends growing up, like, you know, cousins and stuff, like, they will stick with the man, like, because it's, like, cheaper to live with them. Like, they'll settle for anything because, like, I'm older now. And that's the thing, I feel like, with society, like, it put them in a place like, now I'm 40, like, I feel like I have to, who's gonna be with me? I'm 40, I'm 45, like, who am I going to be dating? Who's gonna want me at this age? And I don't want people to think that way.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna settle and just stay in the house with them because it's just cheaper to stay here, live with you till I'm like 50, and I'm just not happy. I see that a lot.
If that, because some of these men don't even be paying bills, girl.
They don't want to, but they want to come over.
Can you imagine?
Can I come over? Over where?
That should make me want to throw up.
The lobby?
Ew. I'm about to start telling niggas I work at KFC.
I'd be like, I'm a manager at a salon.
Do you know that happened to me? Somebody tried to talk to me. And looks are so fucking deceiving. He pulled up next to my car. He was driving like a white Range Rover, and I love cars. So if you drive a nice car, I'm definitely like, who you doing? Right? So he pulled up or whatever, and he was talking to me. And I'm like, okay, we exchanged numbers, and then we spoke on the phone, but he just sounded so like, do you know like Mobb Deep? You know that rap group from the 90s?
Yes.
He just sounded so like stuck in time, and I'm about to tell you why he sounded stuck in time. So he was like, yeah, I'm like, what do you do? He was like, oh, I'm in like car sales or something like that. Or like I'm a car dealer, anything to keep me from being incarcerated. And I'm like, he said from being incarcerated again. And I was like, incarcerated? I'm like, you was locked up? He was like, yeah. I'm like, how long you did? He was like 25 years. I was like, 25 years? I'm like, how old are you? He was like 43 or something like that. I'm like, so you just got out. So I did the math, and I'm like, oh, you just got out. He was like, yeah. I was like, oh, hell no. Like, this man been out for 6 months. He was out for 6 months, and he's been locked up since he was like 19.
These type of men, you can't even be with them because now you come out, I have to update you. I have to show you like how we...
Update you? Like, what you was doing in jail for 25 years?
That too, because it's just like 25 years.
All right. Right?
But still, they come out, they're very old school. Like, they used to what they used to, like, before they came out.
What are you even coming home to? You went in at 19. I know you don't have no money.
He lived by himself.
We didn't even get that far, okay? I told him straight, like, I was not interested. But I'm so glad that I told him that I work at Foot Locker. Like, that was my first time trying it. Because I'm like, yeah, the next time I meet somebody, I'm telling them I work at some random place. So I was like, yeah, I work at Foot Locker. And he was laughing. I'm like, why is that funny? Like,
he was in jail for 25 years, sir.
He didn't believe me. But I'm so glad I didn't say, like, yeah, you know, I have a store. You don't know. He could be crazy. He could be popping up at my store, all types of shit. I'm so glad that shit saved me. I swear to you.
Yeah, I just feel like telling men the truth nowadays is just, it don't work out. Like, yeah, I do this and that. But so she got it together, or that's how they feel, like you got it together. They don't even know what we going through mentally to keep this going. It's like, I don't gotta do much no more. Like, I hate men like this. Like, I don't like it.
I also feel like certain men kind of see you as a trophy, and it's like, all right, like they just want to show you off, but they won't treat you right. And I feel like I was in a situation like that where it was just kind of like, okay, like, you know, you brag on me, but like, behind closed doors you're belittling me, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like you're proud to be like, yeah, that's my girl, you know, she got this, but then behind closed doors it's like, do you hate me? Like, you act like you hate me, but you're, you know what I'm saying?
I went through that. It's just like, you show me up to your friends, like, you know, everywhere you going, I want you to come with me, my friend's gonna be there and stuff like this. They know who I am, but it's just like, when we get home, it's like I have to sit here and keep asking you. Like, if I ask you more than 2 times, I'm begging you. Like, I have to keep asking you, can you do this? Don't forget to do that. It's just like you moving funny. Like, you don't move like this when you're around your friends. Like, if I say this, you go. If I say go left, you go left. If I say get up, you get up. So why when we home it's just a different ball? Because I feel like they get comfortable. Like, she already here. Like, I don't have to do much. But boo. I don't got time. My body's here, my mind's somewhere else. Peace. I'm out of here. I am out of here. So, Valentine's Day is coming up. Ready?
Just another day for me.
True. So, what was your worst Valentine's Day? But before you answer this, wait, was you at work that day?
Yes, I had the video on my phone still. I had the video on my phone. I swear to God, I was watching that video the other day. I have a video. I don't remember what it was. I think somebody got you a gift, like some bullshit that you ain't like.
And I put it in the garbage.
You threw that shit in the fucking garbage. She said, "Do that shit in the trash."
Ooh, I was so upset, y'all. I'm not me, y'all. It was just like, imagine, you fucked up and you trying to make up for something and you gonna go buy me some. I typed it on Amazon and I seen what it was. It was not even. I'm just so upset talking about this, but it was just like, okay, I'm grateful. Well, I'm grateful, but I don't want. Man, somebody asked me that the other day. I was texting somebody's son. And he was just like, was talking and stuff, what he gave me for Valentine's. He said, I know you're going to be grateful for anything. And the answer I gave, I was like, no, I'm not. And it's just like, damn. After I'm like, damn, did I just say that? But I'm like, I'm just tired. Like, don't think you're just going to bring some BS ass gifts and I'm going to be okay. Yeah. No, I'm not going to be okay with it. You better get it together. But it was just, I was not happy with that. Because it was just like, what the hell is this? Like, it was in the garbage and I felt bad. Oh my God.
No, I don't feel like you should feel bad. I feel like, but I don't know. How old were we at that time? We was young. And how old was he? I feel like it matters.
He was older. Okay. He was in his 30s. Like, come on, what are we doing?
He know better than that. He know better than that.
Not the 99-cent store freaking brand, what was it? Like body wash and stuff. I don't even know the name. Like, I never even seen that again.
That's some shit you don't even want to put on your skin. You know them cheap ass ones? I'm gonna say lotion. She just say lotion on it.
I'm like, I've never until today. I've never seen this anywhere. Only on Amazon. I've seen it. I'm just like, what is this? And I'm sorry, like it had to go in the garbage because you playing with my face.
That's the shit that the Haitians put in the bathroom as decorations. And you never opened it.
Yes, you never. He was Haitian. I'm just like, you was better off getting me flowers.
Yeah.
Come on, with a box of chocolate. Yeah. Like, thank you. Yeah. Don't get it for me now, but. I'll take the nice roses and the gifts, but no.
Yeah.
It was just like damn, I was bad.
Oh my God.
So what was your worst Valentine's Day? That was mine. I don't really.
Oh my God. I don't really feel like I ever really had like a really good Valentine's Day to even be like. I've had like situations where like I was into it with the nigga that I was with for Valentine's Day and he just didn't show up or didn't get me anything. I feel like, like I feel like that's crazy because I feel like that just shows a lot about somebody's character. Because like even if we into it right now, you know that today is Valentine's Day. You know that everybody is getting something for Valentine's Day. And you know that you still want to be with me. Like we're in an argument right now, but we'll probably make up in a few days. So it's like you want me to have nothing on Valentine's Day? It's kind of crazy.
Narcissistic.
Yeah. So
well, I had a man break up with me a month before Valentine's Day. And it was just weird because I'm just like, yeah, it did hurt my feelings, but it's okay though. He stalks me on Instagram, and you're gonna stay right there. I know you're gonna see this. You're gonna stay right there. I don't know. Men is just like.
I feel like if a man doesn't get you something on Valentine's Day, he did that on purpose. Like, cause there's no excuse. They sell flowers on every corner. Like on Valentine's, there's no way you couldn't. Oh, I couldn't go to. No, if he doesn't get you something, he purposely did that. And he wants you to. I feel like he's just showing you where you stand in his life.
Yes, how he really feels about you.
Because there's no way, like literally, like every single corner they selling flowers, teddy bears, everything. So you just really like CVS, Rite Aid, Target. Like there's literally like Valentine's Day all over the place. So if you didn't give me something, it's because you really hate me.
Yeah, it's the
literally.
Truth. The whole time these men just be, probably giving another man a gift. You never know.
Oh my God.
It's the truth. Listen, it's the truth.
Okay.
So, what do you have, like, besides, like, having your lash store? You guys check out her lash store.
It's on Rogers between Lincoln.
I'm sorry, I don't know Brooklyn like that. Yeah,
okay. It's on Rogers. We're on Instagram at Trish Cosmetics.
I know you see everything that's going on Instagram. Like, I know we just spoke about the dating life and stuff like this. Like, how do you feel about these girls getting their man face tatted on their bodies? Like, would you do something crazy like this? I don't know. You never know, because people be going crazy.
No, I would not do no shit like that.
My face is crazy.
Can you imagine? No.
And it's not even for like.
I feel like it's for the plot. It's for the storyline.
You think so?
Yes.
But that's very sick.
It's people will do anything for money. I feel like, I feel like, with that situation, everybody's talking about it now. We're talking about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, that's how they make their money, by staying relevant. So I feel like that's, like, fuck it, I'm about to get this nigga face tatted on my face.
My thing is just like getting a man face tatted on your face. Not even like somewhere in your body you could hide it. And it's just like, y'all end up not being together. Do you know how stupid you look?
And how are you going to cover that?
Makeup? I mean, there's makeup for that, but it's like every day you got to wear makeup on that side of the face.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. Like, for instance, like Krishan. I don't know. Like, how do I feel? I don't think she's okay.
I feel like it's for the plot.
I know that, but I feel like he put her in this position where it's like he introduced her to this clout thing, and now she don't know how to control the whole. I have clout. I need clout. I need this and that. It's just like, after you don't claim my kid, I'm getting your face tatted is crazy. And you in jail. You don't know what he doing in jail. And he talking about I'm happy to be in here.
Oh my! He said that.
Oh yeah, he tweeted that.
Oh my!
They posted it. That means I'm happy to be in there.
Oh,
are you happy to be in jail?
Oh my God.
So it's just crazy to me. Like, yeah, don't. Not even a name. I wouldn't even guess a man's name on my body. So.
I did get all right. So I did something.
Oh, you did?
All right, because Pisces. Krishan is a Pisces. So when
you're a Pisces too.
Yeah, I'm a Pisces. So when they be talking about her, I be quiet because I know I'm a little like Krishan. So I got my ex's birthday tatted. Like, we got each other birthdays tatted. And I'm like, that's something, like, I don't know. Like, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad.
It's
right here. Yeah.
Okay. You never covered it. Is that your first love?
Well, that was my first love, but this is new. I kind of just got this, like, a few months ago. Like, I feel like I got this in, like, August. Yeah. And then it's like...
You was in love in August?
I was. But now it's like you could be in love and just stop talking.
So would you ever remove?
I would have to really like meet somebody, and it's like get serious.
What are you talking about? Meet somebody and get serious
for me to like be like, all right, like that the door is closed, So
you feel like it's not closed right now. Like you guys could get back together. I feel like, babe, I want to come home.
If certain things change, then maybe.
Okay, well, get it together, X.
Yeah.
Get it together.
Do not air this. Oh my God. Too over.
So, second question. Would you like put your name on a lease for a man? Would you like...
I would never do nothing like that.
Like, so what's the craziest thing you've done for a man? It's okay. I've been stupid before.
I've been stupid before too, trust me. But like the craziest thing that I've done for a man, I feel like the craziest thing is probably put somebody on my phone bill. Like that's as far as I got.
Wait, put money on there for?
No, like I put him on my plan. That's like little shit, I feel like. But yeah, when we got into it, trust me, I was blocking his phone everywhere. Like, yo, he was stranded.
That's
you
crazy.
You can block their phone. Like, you can, like, if somebody's on your plan, you can block their IMEI number. It's like the serial number on the iPhone. So I was calling, I was having it blocked. So his phone was not working. He was like in Cali. So I guess that's great. He deserved it though.
Okay, damn. He watched this. He gonna hate you.
He know he deserved that shit. He know that.
He's gonna hate you even
He
more.
knows that he deserved that shit. I don't care.
Fuck, marry or kill. I'm gonna give you 3 celebrities.
Okay.
Lil Baby, Drake, and Meek Mill.
Definitely Mary and Drake.
Oh my gosh, why? Because of the video?
I love him before the video, but I love him even more now.
Ooh, I saw that video. I was just like...
Everybody was like... People was talking shit like, oh, what dicks have y'all seen?
That shit was...
It was doing what it was supposed to do, and it wasn't even all the way. Listen.
Lil Baby, Drake, and Meek Mill.
Definitely kill Meek Mill.
Definitely. I'm sorry, Meek.
I guess... Yeah.
Gag City. Are you gonna marry? I mean, you gonna fuck Lil Baby?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
You know, I have you on Twitter. I follow you on Twitter. I be lurking, and stuff like this. And I seen I think it was last year. I seen you had a little you tweeted something about Des Dior. But at first, I see how she was. I think she was your brand ambassador.
Something like that.
So what happened? She had reposted your video. You posted it. Then I see you tweeted something. Not Des trying to sue me out. What's the tea on that? What happened?
Okay. So basically what happened was I reached out to her camp and I was like, I want her to, wear my lashes or whatever, and of course there's a fee and I paid it. And we did it one time and then we did it a second time.
Okay.
And then her people were kind of like, we can give you a package or whatever the situation is. And I'm like, okay, I feel like that works better rather than me paying for one post. We can do 3 story posts and 3 Instagram posts or whatever, for example. And I paid it whatever the situation is. But then, I feel like the thing with when you're paying for promo, you're paying for the person's followers' eyes. And after she kind of posted us so many times, I kind of felt like, we're not getting the same reaction as we did. When she first posted, it did amazing. We got 1,600 followers. You get what I'm saying? It did really good for the page and for the brand. But after a while, it's all right, your followers seen us already. They seen you post us already. So I felt like I kind of wanted to take a break, a pause. And her team wasn't with that. They were kind of like, no, you said that you was gonna da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, well, for example, just to make a long story short, let's just say for the month of December I was supposed to pay X, Y, and Z, right? I'm kind of I don't really want to pay this money because I just feel like it's not doing what I need it to do. So I would rather take a pause. I'm not saying I don't want to work with you guys at all. I just feel like it'll be in my best interest to take a pause because I am a small business at the end of the day, and this is not a little bit amount of money. This is a large sum of money. I'm just I want to take a pause and maybe start back after the new year. And they just weren't with that. They were like, you agreed and da-da-da. I'm like, well, technically, I'm the only person that signed the contract. You guys didn't sign it.
Oh, she didn't sign it?
No, they didn't sign it. And the first one, she signed it. So the second one, she didn't sign it. So I was just technically, you didn't sign the contract. So it's not valid until all parties sign the contract. Whatever. And they were saying they were going to get their legal team. And then they did have a lawyer call me and shit. She thought I was gonna be yeah, girl. So basically, I don't want to. I was just no, I don't feel comfortable speaking until I have a lawyer, and that was basically it.
So with this whole thing, the contract, you see how she didn't sign the contract and stuff like that. Did you guys have a time frame? How long she gonna be promoting you? Was it different videos she had to post? It was the same video? Or
it's different videos. But the thing is, she don't do anything until she gets paid. So it's not I owed her money. She didn't do anything yet. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, this is for, we were doing, I believe, like I don't recall if it was like a 2-month situation. We already completed month 1. We going on to like month 2 now at this point. And she didn't do anything yet. So it's not like she like, oh, like I would understand if it was like, all right, well, I delivered the work and now you owe me money. It wasn't that. It was just like, you know, I don't feel like I want to do this right now because I feel like it's gonna, you know, it's just not the smart thing to do right now. I would rather wait until after the new year rather than pay this money. You know?
Okay. So would you work with any other like famous Instagram girls?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely would work with other influencers, but I love Desior. I would work with her again, honestly. But
well, I hope you guys work it out. And, yeah.